はい、こんぐらー。はい、こんぐらー。Wrong schedule. Let me not confuse you guys by keeping that on screen. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fate Extra Day. Exciting, exciting Fate Extra Day. I really thought that I would get to play Fate Extra twice this week. I don't know why. But I was so sure that I would do the second week. And then today I would be starting on the third week. We've still got like quite a little bit of the... Oh, well, no, we just have the boss fight, right? We just gotta do the old guy boss fight. Hello, Roger-san. Hello, Monster-san. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully you're enjoying your Sunday. Never seen Fate Extra before. Really? Really, really, really? Have you been following the playthrough though? Because if you haven't been watching me play at all, it might be kind of difficult to catch on. I guess there hasn't been any like crazy reveals yet. We're still fairly early in the game. Thank you for the subscription, Roger-san. Subscribe arigato. 16 months, my goodness. I was thinking on the year and a half. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I would put the next week's stream schedule on the screen, but I actually didn't put it on, yeah. It's actually not there, yeah. But I can already tell you guys that I will stream tomorrow in the morning. Normally I do a morning stream on Tuesdays and no stream on Wednesdays. I'm gonna shuffle them around a little bit, where I'm gonna be doing morning stream tomorrow, then no stream on Tuesday, and then the standard evening stream, but we'll do it on Wednesday. But I really gotta come up with good games to play next week. Because I wanted to do more Nidiga, but the problem is that I don't think I'm allowed to because of the copyright thing. So as much as I wanted to, I think we'll have to come up with something else. The Nidiga arc is over, at least in terms of playing the game on stream. The latency is better. You're really... I feel like people say that sometimes, that there's more latency on YouTube. I just unfortunately don't think that that's something I can do anything about. I just think YouTube is like that. Hello, Izzy-san. Welcome. But I think I might just start Dragon Guard 2, to be honest. Although I've still got like Cuphead to do. You guys wanna watch Cuphead? I could do Cuphead next week. My indie platformer speedrun. We did Celeste first, then we did Hollow Knight. We could do Cuphead next. YouTube's way more behind. I think that that's just YouTube. I don't think I can do much about that. If I'm taking recommendations, I am taking recommendations. At least, like, I'm hearing them out. I'm not promising anything, though. I'm really forgetful. Hello, ETG-san. Welcome. I can't promise anything. But I'll hear them all. There's also Tomb Raider. We need to do the third Tomb Raider game, don't we? Been a while since I finished the second one. And I think like a year ago I was talking about how I'd like to play the Sly Cooper games. The first 3 at least. That might be something that I'll do. Especially now that I've got my PS1 set up, I could play the first one at least. The first one's a PS1 game, right? I think so. Darkest Dungeon. Hold on. I feel like I've heard of the name. I couldn't tell you what it's about. I don't think I could tell you what it's about. Oh, the new game that just came out from Capcom, Pragmata. That one looks a lot of fun. And people told me that that game is kind of short. It's kind of like the length of a Resident Evil game. So that might be something. I'm probably not gonna buy it for a full price. But someday I'd like to try it. What else? Tomorrow, though, I will say, tomorrow I'm gonna stream in the morning, and I think I'm gonna do League of Legends. Been too long since I played League. I'm thinking we'll do League tomorrow. Adventure Management Simulator, hold on. Maybe, I'll keep that in mind. There's also, because I've talked about this many times, I own things on Steam that I haven't played. Like, I've got the Yakuza 0 and I've got Final Fantasy 7 Remake, but both of those games are so long. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing them, you know, to the end. Sorry. I always forget my hotkeys don't work. Can I just set up hotkeys? Also in this scene, I feel like I have to. Hold on. Hotkeys? What do I want to do? I want to do hide audio. Audio input capture. There we are, now it works, okay. Surely it's not a problem that I've got them on the boat. Just don't use F9 again. Oh, wait, F9 is fine. F9 is my tongue hotkey. This is what pressing F9 does. F10 is the yabai button. F9 is fine. It's a funny hotkey. You guys know it actually tracks my tongue? I never really use it because I don't stick out my tongue that often. But it's not just on the hotkey. Even in just like regular stuff, my tongue actually does track. Kind of funny. Darkest Dungeon is a fun game. I'll think about it, But I've been on like the shorter game grind set. I wanna play like the original Rayman games and stuff. I should play Rayman Origins. Isn't Rayman Origins on PC? Rayman Origins was like one of my favorite games when I was in primary school on the Wii. That might be fun. The Mr. Beast toggle? That's not a toggle. My surprise thing I need to do manually. I need to manually hit that. That's not a button. I can blush and get angry and cry on a button. But the surprise I need to do manually. No, I don't think it was a collection. I think it was just the first game again. Just the first game again. But I've never played the originals. I know they have like 3D games and stuff, but I've only played Origins and Legends. But I love both of them, especially Origins. Maybe I should stream Origins. It's like kinda long, but it's a platformer. I'm good at platformers. Kureya Nightfall is famous for being good at 2D platformers, am I right? You guys gonna corroborate this? I'm famous for being an extremely talented. An extremely talented 2D platform gamer. Yeah, sure. I beat freaking... What was it? I beat Absolute Radiance hitless. Surely that counts for something. That has to count for something. Hitless abstract's not that easy. I also beat Farewell in Celeste, but like that took me a while. That wasn't like pretty. It took me a good while to do Farewell, but I did do Farewell also. Pet I think would be the interesting one, because I've never played it, I've never watched it, I've seen like bits. But I just know that it's supposed to be insanely difficult, yeah? I feel like it might be fun to try. I feel like I would enjoy them. You're ever the haunting in my wall? No, that's not how it's supposed to go. I'm in your wall. Oh yeah, you guys know what I did yesterday? I created a second Marvel Rivals account that I played until I hit level 10. So I could use the code on my main account and get 300 units. That was like a horrible time investment. That's like $3 worth of currency and it took me like 7 hours of straight grinding. It was so not worth it. But I did do it. As the way Marvel Rivals works is you can invite the one person using like a special code thing. And once that person hits level 10, the game gives you 300 units, but you can only do it once. But I thought it was funny, so I did that. And then I used those coins to buy the Black Cat skin. Even though I'm still really bad with her. No, my university is not supported for Big Brain, the thinker. I wouldn't recommend you guys do it though. Like the time for position is so not there. Unless you want to create a Smurf account anyway. But I don't think it makes a lot of sense to. I played like 2 games and I was already playing with and against people with like animated lord portraits. The game doesn't matchmake you based on level at all, I don't think. So I didn't even get to have fun smurfing for more than 3 games or so, regrettably. But that's how I decided to spend my free day, my Saturday. Probably some better things I could have done. Like, I'm supposed to edit the needed vote for video. But I still haven't started doing that. Maybe I'll do that today or tomorrow. Cause it's like a 4-hour vote, it's kinda long, I'm intimidated. Intimidated to start. Speaking of Niniga, you guys know I tweeted about this like really late at night. I made an impulse purchase last night. I made like a real impulse purchase. You guys want to see what I bought? Hold on, let me find a picture. I spent $100 on this, but I ordered it and it's probably coming in the mail. Might take like a few weeks, but I measured it. Will it fit? I measured the length. That length's fine. That's like the specific thing that I checked for because it was my size, specifically it was the size that I know I needed. It's really cute, yeah. I'll be really proud of this Migon. I'll be really sad if it ends up not fitting me, but then I'll just sell it on. Jungle problems. Yeah, but I checked the length. Because the skirt's supposed to be like over the knees by quite a bit. And the length was 84 centimeters. There's another skirt that I own, or another dress that I own, that's 88 centimeters and it reaches my knees. So I feel like this is a really good length. If a dress that's 4 centimeters longer, the hem, reaches me on my knee. I think that's fine. That should be okay. That was at least how I justified it. But we'll see. They also made a bag in this line, but the bag's really expensive. It's difficult to find second-hand. And it's like €200. But I might save for it. I think the matching bag would be cute. It'd be a made-to-it bag. No, I bought it second-hand because it's an old collab. Oh, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. I bought it second-hand. But if it really doesn't fit me and I can't keep it at all, then I'll just sell it on. And then I'll try to... Because I got the LL size. Technically, if it's not enough, I could still try finding a 3L. If it's like just barely too small. So I'll just sell it on and then try to buy a 3L size later. Order it straight from Japan. I did order it straight from Japan. Because the brand only sells in Japan. But I bought it from a Japanese auction site. There's some good stuff on Japanese auction sites, you know. I bought a lot of... I actually have another order from from some auctions that I bought a month ago or so. I bought the Fade Extra Sound Drama. I think I mentioned this on stream. The full Fade Extra game, adapted to a sound drama format. I got that entire CD collection. So it'll be fun to listen to, but it'll probably take like a few months for that to get there, because service mail. No, it's obviously yen. But you know, the conversion rate's not the worst. It really sucks for people who live in Japan or who get paid in yen, as the yen's very weak. But if you're buying stuff from Japan, then it's really good because you get comparatively a lot of yen for your euro or your dollar. Because I paid like... Let me think, I paid like 17,000 yen for it, I think. But it was only like 90 euros, you know. $16,000 yen, I think it was. No, with surface mail, because it sends overseas, it's cheaper than air mail, but it takes like 2 months for it to get there. That package would have been really expensive to ship on through airmail, so I just got it on surface mail. But it's cool. I got the Fate Extra Sound Drama. I got a Tsukihime DVD for one of the OV, like the OVA one, and then I got I got the first 2 volumes of the Shinitaru Akamanga, the Dragon Guard 3 one. And then I also got the Lisa CD for the Nier Automata opening. Yeah, buying from the UK is horrible. I was buying from the UK because they're not in the EU anymore. I also used to buy stuff from like UK game shops when I was really, when I was a lot younger. And then like post 2019, everything's just impossible. It doesn't make sense to buy anything from the UK anymore. It really sucks. But like Japan's not the worst. Japan's fine to buy from, it just takes a long time. Have you guys seen me posting about the, now that I've got these pictures, have you guys seen me posting about the Needy Girl pop-up? The Machia Charm one. I should find a way to buy some of this stuff from Japan. I can probably... I wanna show this to you. We'll get to the game real quick. Right now it's Needy Girl Overdose plus Fashion Joke with Kureya Nightfall, I'm sorry to say. Well, where are you? There we are. These are so cute. Look at this. Can I open image in new tab? There we are. This is so cute. I really want to get some of these, but it's like a specific pop-up in Japan. It's only there for 2 weeks. So much stuff in Japan is limited, you know? I swear when I'm gonna be, you know, rich and famous, then I'm gonna move to Tokyo just so I have like easy access to this stuff. I really like the black one, this top with like the bow on it. I don't wear that much pink and white, so I don't think I would get this. But I would get the black ones. They also posted about some of like the merchandise. No, they only show me fucking best of all time because I'm not signed in and I'm not signing in. I hate that they do this. Hold on. They posted about some of like the other merchandise they're selling at the pop-up. If I could find that, maybe. Okay, I can't find it. Not quickly anyway. But they're selling like badges and acrylic stands and stuff. I should really update my throne page. I should change my throne to just be infinite Nidiga stuff, you know? Like my, how do you say? What did someone else subscribe or did they just update really late? If someone else subscribed, thank you. But if not, thank you Richardson for renewing it earlier. Yeah, I should update my throne to just be full of like Nidiga stuff. But I have like too much unrelated things in my throne page. I will update it and it's just gonna be like 100% Needy Girl over those things. Oh, it was you! Thank you! Thank you! I forgot you were also subscribed on Twitch because you also got a membership on YouTube. You guys are crazy. Why do you guys have both? Thank you. Yay. I'm really grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Because why not? That's true. No, that's true. Why not, I suppose? Supporting cute girl is serious business. We take it seriously around these parts. It's not a competition, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Uresi. Congrats on the back, by the way. Thank you. Oh, you wanna get? Maybe I'll just save that to get like this is technically against Throne DOS. I'm gonna buy the exact one that was in the page like I'm supposed to. But I kinda wanna save to get the Ame bag. I'll show you guys the Ame bag. It's a really cute one. It goes well with the dress and I kinda wanna buy it. There's both a shoulder bag and then like a backpack looking thingy. Okay, I swear this will be like the final. This will be the final fashion thing we're talking about. We'll get on the game soon. But I like Nidiga. I want to talk about Nidiga. Does that make sense? Every picture is so low quality. I wanna get the picture with like the model on it, because that one's just a normal promo image and it's actually not that cute at all. They shouldn't be difficult to find. There we are. Please wait for just a moment. This one. This one's like hard to find. But I really like the sort of traditional, kind of like a Choshkose style. That's really common in Jiraiya also. Where like the backpack hangs very low. I think the kind of very low hanging backpack is really cute. And I like the style in this a lot. There's also like a white one. Because they made both like Ame and Choden-chan sets. But I don't wear enough blue and white. I'm more of like a red and black and pink person. I should also get some of the key charms. They also made dolls for them, like keychains. This is actually insanely difficult. I should rather just do it this way. Instead of saving all of these pictures manually, I should do it like this. I want to get both of these. These are kind of expensive, but I really want to get both of them. I talked about this, I think, in the stream 2 days ago, but I tend to not be like a huge fan of a traditional Itabak type where you have like a billion different charms and patches. But I like having a bag with like a handful on them, you know? I think like 1 or 2 charms can really enhance the look. So I really want to get both of these someday. Because Midiga right now is popular, they're getting a lot of collabs. I'm probably gonna wait for them to do something else and then just order the new stuff when the new stuff comes out. But you rest assured, every single cent you give to Kureya Nightfall in subscription or membership revenue will go towards Needy Girl Overdose merch. Okay, should we start playing video games now? Do you guys even remember I was here to play video games? Does anyone remember what Fate Extra is anymore? Maybe like a little bit too self-conscious about this. Some VTubers just chat for 2 hours and then play the game for 1 hour. I always get this rush like, oh, I haven't started gaming yet, I really need to. Yeah, I like specifically backpacks. Let's see here. Could we get the game on the screen? ちょっと。やった。What day is it again?
最近ちょっとだけ気が抜けてませんか？ほら、特に戦う時とか、遠曲に言うと読みが甘いとか、具体的には非ダメージが多すぎるとか。
She's telling me I'm bad at gambling. Let me, by the way, know it's the voice level, okay?
怖いものは怖いので、できる限り気を使ってくださいね。
音量は大丈夫ですか？よく聞こえるか？ Wait, what day is it right now? Remaining evening 1. Wait, that doesn't seem correct. ちょっと待って。No, I guess so. I thought it was already the day of the battle, but I guess there's one more. But didn't we already do all of this? 覚えてない。But I thought day 7 was the final one. Whatever, what do I know? Well, we get to grind again. Are you guys happy? We get to start out the stream by doing a little bit of grinding. You know what I should get for the mute buttons? I should get like a battle hotkey. Although it would be hard for me to use pedals because I stream cross-legged usually. Like right now my legs are crossed. I'd have to like use both pedals with the one leg. Gotta say, I don't remember any of these guys. In terms of like the patterns from last week. Do you guys remember? I think we'll do this. I'm not sure what crisscross applesauce means, but I'm sitting like, you know, imagine like an Ojo-sama sipping tea, you know? That's how I'm sitting. But also I'm slouching. Which I think is what they call gap moe or something. It's so easy being a woman because I can just do anything wrong and I can just call it gap moe, you know? Why did I really guess right 6 times in a row? I'm kinda cooking. I don't think we need to grind too much. There's like the main thing that I'm worried about.
お粗末様でした。
Yeah, I think I would be pretty happy to try this at level 15. Level 15 seems like good if I jump in increments of 5 levels. Because I think I was level 10 when I did the previous one. Wasn't I? So...
本当にやっちゃいましょう。
hi. This is just the attack guy.
ですよ。ご苦労様。やっちゃいます。
Oh, like cross-legged on the floor. Oh, whoa, I see what you mean. No, on the floor, if I sit on the floor, I usually, I try to sit like... Seiza style, you know? Do you guys know what Seiza is? You guys are all Veeps, you should know.
やっちゃいます。それ。ご苦労様。それ。さあ、もっといい声で泣いてもらいましょう。
Not that I really sit on the floor very often. But still.
ご主人様ったら天才かも。
We really gotta get me a new chair one of these days, you know? I've been complaining about this piece of shit gamer chair that I've owned for the past 6 years. For way too long to still be sitting on it. Did I girl with the generous side of helping up more? Exactly. See, that's such like a nice way of putting it.
こんなの朝ごはん前です。
Rather than saying mentally ill girl with no talents. You guys always know how to compliment me nicely. You know how you'd sit in like during a tea ceremony? Right? Like
頑張りますね。何のお返しです。
you're kind of sitting on your own knees, right? Like you're on your knees at the floor and then you sit down on your own like feet backwards.
何のお返しです。何のそれ。存分に恨んでくださいまし。時間の無駄でしたね。
시간 너무 다 됐었네. We're gonna go through to fight some of the heavier enemies because they're not only easier but they give me more EXP.
いきますよ。
Yeah, that's how I sit if I'm on the floor, but thankfully I don't have to stream from the floor.
敵面。やっぱ人の世は儚いものですね。バリバリ呪うぞ。 ご苦労様。お返しです。
And I hopefully won't have to.
取ってきた。それ。
I don't wanna hit the early bad ending, you know?
はい、お粗末様でした。
Because you know how in Niriga you need to have, what is it, 10,000 subscribers by day 10? If you don't have that, you just get an immediate bad ending, they evict you.
夏野の決戦を思い出す。
Do I dare these guys? These guys kinda scare me.
いきますね。
Were these the blocking gentlemen? I don't remember at all what you did with these dudes.
よく燃えますね。
I think they were the...
負ける気がしません。
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of attack. I don't really... All I know is that I'm seeing a lot of attack. I don't really know what to really tell you.
何を返します。ご苦労様。
Pizza, we're homeless. You think the reason why I don't have 16 million subscribers yet is because I don't have a pizza? I need to do everything like myself. Things are so hard. Holy shit, did I just get it right 6 times in a row? Go that. Or beatdown. You know, it was my fault for getting the ending that we got because I didn't get enough affection. The reason why we got that ending was because I spent too much time focusing on the stress and not enough on for affection. I just didn't want to go too crazy on the stress. How'd I die? I looked away for like 2 seconds. Was I wrong that many times? But I saw like 3 of their attacks. I actually wasn't looking at the screen as I was drinking tea. What was... This game's so freaking brutal. Today's the elimination battle. What? I turned towards the voice coming from behind me. He wears the clothes of a priest, which in the end only make his snide tongue more jarring. Come to the first floor when ready. You can do something trifling like stop by the commissary if needed. Apparently finished, he opens the door and lets himself out. In preparation for the elimination battle, I should go to the Jabal and the commissary. Or I would go to my personal room and sort out my information on the enemy servant, and then once that's in order, I'll go to where Kotomi is. What? Wait, Tomate. But I died. I don't know what's going on. Whatever, we'll continue. No, I was drinking tea. I didn't blame you guys. No, the only thing easy mode affects is the fountains. Alright, let's review the information we have. 10 Blackmore. Our opponent this time is a veteran soldier. Since I would never hope to make up decades of experience in a week, he's clearly got the advantage. I've been inferior master, but when it comes to servants, his servant's class is... Archer. Today in the arena, the servant fired a poison arrow at me. The kind of precise marksmanship was enough to tell me the enemy's class is Archer. It's also clear that said shot severed some kind of bond between master and servant. Then forbid his servant to use his poison to fire use his bow to fire poison arrows. The bow is his noble phantasm called... The name of the servant's honoring bow is the U-bow. After Archer wielded in the prepared then utilized command spell to disable its further use. Then aim to fight fairly. Fighting face to face with honor and pride, seeing as how Archer fought so differently in life, of course he doesn't get his master's values. The girl who helped me deduce that was the sky-gazing beauty from the 3rd floor, Rodani. With the remains of the Archer's arrow, she showed me the forest they held dear. The name of that forest was... Yay. Right, I think I say this every single stream. When the game tells you legendary soul, that means heroic spirit. It's translated as heroic spirit in every other Fate work ever. As the people who translated this game didn't exactly know a lot of... how you say... They didn't really know like the accepted balance. Our servants are pretty evenly matched, so I can step on my game as master. Sorry, if I can step on my game as master. Hello, General Zona-san. It's been a while. Hopefully you've been well though. Nice to see you. That sounds scary. Wait, you think they'll let me go to do servant enhancement if I really want to? They do, let's go. Because I should try with 18 points, thank god I went through this. So magic maxing, slight strength maxing, slight defense maxing, agility maxing. Oh, we'll go this way. I got actually 1 extra point. We should probably check what those abilities do before we get on. So we got magic damage and stun against guard. This is actually really good. But we now have a spell against everything. Damage plus stun against attack, break and guard. Absorbs enemy MP when using break. What? Hello, Aina-san, by the way, welcome. Sorry, what does that mean? I'm really confused. When the enemy uses break? Or you self-cast this, and then after you've self-cast this, then you can use break to steal their MP. Is that what that means? How many times? When? Why? I don't get it at all. That's fine though. Did we read this? I feel like we read this last time. No way, maybe not. While the origin of the legends of the chivalrous thief who dwelt in the Sherwood Forest are subject of constant and spirited debate, it is generally acknowledged that there was an actual person who held the name Robin Hood and that he died at the hands of his aunt, the Prioress of Kirklees, who is believed to have bullied him to death in the guise of administering aid for his wounds. However, many of the exploits attributed to him are a curious amalgamation of Celtic, Greek, and Druid mythologies. One of the most persistent of the Robin Hood legends identifies him originally as a faceless hero who was born from the prayers of residents of the British Isles. Aware of the seemingly endless incursions and invasions of their country, they asked the heavens for someone to fight off the foreign invaders. One great legend goes Robin Hood as a representation of the Green Man, a spirit of the woods who would carry out the actions and deeds that the common layperson could not. It was this belief that transformed the name into a title assumed by a number of famous faceless heroes who took up the mantle of protecting the people. This is so long. Those who assumed the identity of Robin Hood tend to be very conflicted young men, incredibly virtuous and honorable. Yet always working out of the shadows like an assassin or a thief, there seems to be a slight tinge of cowardice to their makeup. To cover the self-loathing that also seems to be part of every Robin Hood personality, they all uniformly adopt a somewhat combative and derisive attitude. And though every person to adopt the Robin Hood persona truly values life above all else, they have little appreciation for their own. Like the original Robin Hood, he's under the protection of the fairies and is well versed in the archaic lore of the druids, and like all defenders of the forest, his knowledge of naturally occurring medicine and the poison is second to none. Okay. Hello Kiriti-san, welcome. Reading in my RPG. We subliterate out here, frick you. Let's go in, let's go. He always says the same thing. He doesn't usually mix it up there. This is a cool animation though. No, not you specifically. Yeah, he's very old, we know this. What's the point of talking to someone who's about to jump into their grave? Although I'm ready to chew my arm off to get away from Grumpy here, the guy doesn't even fart without a purpose. I've been giving up trying to make small talk with him. There is no wine war. Once one enters the battlefield, they only fight to achieve their objective. A soldier does not need to know, cannot have a reason to fight. That is how things were when I was a soldier. He's in love with himself and nothing's likable about him. He's got nothing on my master. The old guy is... well, he's decent, but his servant is plain rotten. He's just a mean-spirited little underling who totally does not deserve to look so hot. You call yourself a heroic spirit. Why don't you switch positions with your master? I wish. My master is so straight-laced that an atypical heroic spirit like me gets tied up in knots. I let you in on a little secret, but all of us heroic spirits were noble in life. That would be boring. You know, only rich people think the people around them are wretched. And really, from behind, that's the position pathetic cowards and hopeless weaklings attack from. Luckily for you, my kind-hearted master would never exploit your weak spots with mice. I'm gonna need to consult the Google on this. I'm gonna need to hit this with chattabata. Give me just one moment. Just a moment here. We're working on it. Can I get audio? You guys can't hear this, can you? It's not giving me the pop-up, I don't know why. That's fine, whatever. Subterfuge. What does that mean? Define. Deception by artificer stratagem in order to conceal, escape, or evade. I don't know what any of these words mean. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't know what any of these words mean, that's fine. We'll keep going. What's this domestic strife I'm sensing over there? You don't care for surprise attacks, Master. How far is too far? No foul play, no dirty tricks? Don't get carried away, Archer. You call it getting carried away, Master. You're plundering your enemies for entertainment right before the battle. That is excessive. If you don't like it, then go put in a helmet to match the armor and drown out the sound. You have no idea how to have fun with all this killing. You guys gotta unwind. A bowstring that's wound too tight snaps, isn't that right? Alright. Life's hella hard and then you die. If you don't enjoy yourself, then you just die miserable. Listen, Archer, you will fight as I direct. I just wish you understood that not everyone can take pride in their lives. I love the digital moon cell, the visuals of this game so much. None of the future extra games quite do it this way. A sudden rumbling snaps me out of the spell of my opponent's words that put me under. We're at the battlefield. The time to fight a warrior of unparalleled determination has come. Let's go, Archer. The time has come to embrace the battlefield once again. I think we got some Sir Losers in our hand, Master. It's already been decided that my gorgeous Master will win the war and I'll be the heroine. Daydream all you want, but in the real world the strongest wins. Just die. I've got enough arrows for you and your Master both. I think I remember what this guy got in terms of like moves. Because didn't this guy do the bit where he would like try to... He would do, what was it attack 2 that he would try to do a skill on, I think. But I guess I don't know if he does like this attack action. Oh wait, but I can use this. Alright, because that will stun him. I guess I don't know what's gonna happen here and I'm going to scare, so I might just block. I've got the maximum matrix, so I know that I will know when he uses Noble Phantasm, so I can't really be like surprised Noble Phantasm out here at least. But you know, we gotta see. I guess we just gotta assume, right? Could be another break. I guess we'll just attack again. Surely I'm right 3 times in a row. I would never be wrong 3 times in a row. I was right 3 times in a row, we're gaming! Matikta. I mean, I guess I could do it again. But I kinda wanna make sure that I'm correct on this. You know? I was correct. Yeah, we learned that he liked to do that from the original, like the first time we faced him, essentially. Good cast. Do I need to be scared? Oh, I don't know what I should be looking at here. I just blocked twice. Okay, I'm gonna block twice. I think I wanna try this next turn because I've got no idea how this works, but I really wanna try. So I'm gonna do this to just essentially avoid getting 3 turned. Straight up's fine. It's not fine. It's actually not fine at all. It's actually far away from being fine. No, don't worry, I got this. What's going on? I'm playing rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Okay, so I know you're gonna guard. So what if I do this? Then I'm gonna hack, because I think that's what you're gonna do. No, wait. Hack here, and then also power up here. Because then this should be a free hit functionally. And then I shouldn't get 3 turned. So the stun move is a move you can do. Oh, I died. I got 3 here. I traded thrice and I lost. Right, that's true. No, that's true. You're right. I didn't think about that. I traded 3 times and I just died. Frick. I feel like 150 damage per strike is excessive. But I guess it's also the amount of damage I do to him, so who knows? I was so wrong so many times. Yeah, now I can't even heal because I'm forced to do this. Bro, this is cooked. It's so fried. Oh, for break? Hack? Then just gonna hope that I get lucky functionally. Stun though, that's big. What is F7k HP? That's just the boss fight. Also, Gasara Gaster is fragile. Itaimasu. See, because I don't like this. I think I can get a heal going on turn 3 pretty safely. So I think I'm gonna start by guarding. And then if I on this, I'm gonna hit something. I'm gonna hit like a crazy raid, you know? Like a stun against Rake or something. And then on this one, I should be able to heal. You have work tonight? You guys always leave me, what the heck? Good luck at work. Thanks so much for stopping by. And thank you for resubscribing. Thank you. Okay, this is already a better run than last time. But the scary part is that I can't just get I can lose in one turn here for sure, actually.
負ける気がしません。
What turn is this? Guys, did I hack on turn 2 last time? I lost count of the turn. Did I hack last turn? This is like really important, because he does the skill every other turn. Did I use hack? No, because I healed. Yeah, I healed, so I need to do it on this one. I need to hack and then spirit theft and then attack and then break and then... Yabai, please, I can't lose this. Okay, that's not bad. I got a little bit of MP back. No, Oshi. Okay, I can get another heal going. And I can't actually afford 2 hits, so I will just do this. Break, and then I will do stun against guard. Oh wait, I'm so right. I'm also getting insane gold. Or not gold, but MB. See, that was 50% of my health. I get strong twice. Oh no, this is so bad. I need to be right so many times. Wait, I think it's just over, unless I like spam skills. Because I'm forced to hack on this, obviously. And I just do this for vibes again. And I just hope that I'm okay. I think I gotta gamble on being correct on this, essentially. Yeah, I die if this isn't stun. Somehow. I'm poor, but I think I can heal still. We get the incinerator fragment going. Then I try stun against attack. Then like break. I'm going like pretty heavy on the breaks. Because I really want to get the MB out of these, you know? I get 10 MB per break. Or 9 MB per break, I think. This is really not the worst, but I need to get so lucky. I can't afford to hack either. Do I lose? I don't know if I just lose here. That's good. Oh, wait. No, that's fine. I didn't get poisoned? I didn't get poisoned. Oh, we might be back. I got really lucky because I didn't get poisoned there. This is fine. Because I'm gonna do this. Guard break, then I really can't afford to get tripled, so I gotta do some shit like stun against guard and then just guard. I picked the wrong move. No, I lost. This is really bad. This is really bad because he's using face asking. Oh, this is so freaking bad, actually. Wait. Stun against guard blocks him from doing anything crazy here. Then shouldn't he still be stunned? So he should be stunned here, so I think I can do this. And I think on this I can heal. Stun against guard. Attack and then health yell or break. Hope that it break on these two. I don't know how long Faceless King lasts. The problem with the because he has the Faceless King skill active right now. That didn't stun. Why didn't that stun? Why didn't that stun? Help. That was really supposed. So Faceless King is off the table. I fucking hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Because I'm so close. I'm so close, but I know that it's over. Why is it only showing me 2? He used poison last turn, so we can't do it this turn. I mean, this really is just like a pray to the Lord kind of game. If I get lucky, I'm fine. If I don't get lucky, I lose. I get lucky on that. What? So I'm supposed to know when he uses Noble Phantasm. I don't know why I didn't. can't do this to me, you can't do this to me right now. No, I need to attack, he needs to. Yeah, we heal and then we just pray and hope for the best. You can't keep doing this. I don't know what that does, and I don't know what that means, and I don't know what's going on. I think that makes the poison stronger. But I won, I think. So I thought when you got the level 4 matrix, I thought that you would always know when they use their noble phantasm, but I guess not. We did it though, we got through. We dealt the enemy a finishing blow. It feels like I'm watching in slow motion as Archer's chest is impaled. Then Blackmore looks dazed. He's staring at Castor as if my servant is some divine being. My master has more ability and more determination than you, so how? It seems having a reason to fight is not the same as truly believing in that reason. I never doubted my desire to be a warrior, but that life has given me regrets. I wanted the Holy Grail to bring back my late wife. What a silly delusion. My whole life I praised myself for giving up my individual feelings and aspirations like a good soldier. Only at the very end did I dare to have my own goals and decide to abandon military life. I can't believe I was trying to fight as just a man. It was foolish of me to pit my pride as a knight against my feelings as a person. I just wanted to get back what I had lost before the end, but I wonder which one I wished for. My late wife or the person I was before I became a soldier. The elderly knight falls into silence. Both he and his servant start to disintegrate. But I'm surprised in you. When you unleashed your final attack, you had no doubt in yourself. Even though you can't describe what it is yet, there must be something that gives you a purpose. Though your trials are many, keep living, young one. Your struggles will steal your determination. No, I apologize that you have to see me like this, but I am at peace in my defeat. Because for the first time, I am the ground from which a youth with bright future might grow. His final smile was beaming. Then Blackmore's face was no longer stern, but kind of grandfatherly. I'm sorry, Master. I knew I wasn't cut out for a fair fight. You needed someone better than a charlatan like me. I'm so sorry. Another servant wouldn't have failed you like this. No, I'm the one to blame, Archer. Restricting your actions was selfish and damaging to your dignity. Bit light-footed now, Master. You have no idea the torment you've been putting me through. Oh, why are you apologizing anyway? You're making me sound like a moron here. And why do you care about me? Whether we win or lose, I still vanish at the end. I mean, I did have a wish of my own, but I was more interested in having a good time. Gotta tell you, it's been rather boring to fight for you, Master. There is something else to apologize to you for. A warrior's pride must have held no value to you. As long as I don't have to do it every day, it's a decent change of pace. Boring as it's been, playing knight was a hell of a thing for me to try, you know. Well, although I was never given a chance, I always wanted to try being a badass knight. Silverlight, don't apologize. We had a good run and there's nothing to feel ashamed about. Jeez, I didn't think I'd even be able to pull off a single battle in this stupid tournament. In life I had everything I wanted, wealth, fame, friendship, success. But a fair fight was the only thing I never had, so it's okay. I finally did something I was never able to do. Like he said, it was the end. Moments later, he vanished. He looked at peace. He lived his life in the shadows, protecting his village without acknowledgement. In his final moments, it seemed that he had found a way to get beyond the bitterness he felt. I'm sorry. Thank you, Archer. Kureya, could I trouble you to listen to the dying words of an old man? From here on out, no matter what enemy you may encounter, who you may have to defeat. Feel it. Think about it. Process it. Accept your doubts, but don't be crippled by them. Above all, accept the consequences of your actions. Turn or you learn and feel into strength. If you wait until the end to think, you'll end up with regrets. And if possible, I'd like you to get meaning from your battles. Through combat, find the reason you fight and the reason you can't lose. Find your answers. It's your responsibility to have the answers when you survive this war. Do you understand, Rising Star? Finally, I'll be able to see her again. It's been too long, Anne. He whispers the woman's name. It is spoken in a hopeful tone. With his answer warming his heart, then Blackmore disappears. I hope that nothing I said threw you off. Victor is yours in the end, though. The worst part of being young is having old people lecture you. Who needs to hear lectures about motives of being prepared? The only person who gets to decide about having a motive is you. Maybe you have noble cause and maybe you don't. The question of the person's motive, dreams, and life is what it means to take part in this war. To kill those who don't want to be killed. Did I learn anything from my fight with Dan? You and I think alike, Master. We won't have any trouble with the next battle at this rate. Right, there's the third battle, third round, and then a fourth, and so on. I'm still kinda lost. But if that's the path before me, then I owe it to the life lost so far to keep fighting. Right or wrong, that's one way to think about things. Too much reading, sorry. Hello, Kotanon-san. Yo, I did get full servant info. I don't know what that was about. Because you should, in theory, at least have it there, but I don't know.
生存のための搾取、繁栄のための決断。その行為は野蛮ではあるが、否定することもまたできない。死の淵でこそ得るものもあるだろう。
All of a sudden, their hairs on the back of my neck rise. I'm overtaken by near chill. I didn't have time to call my servant or to brace myself. I'm flying backwards as if by an invisible hand. There's a wall behind. I'm gonna crash. Where am I? Instead of colliding with the wall, I suddenly find myself in unfamiliar surroundings. My head's spinning trying to keep up, but it seems like I was somehow teleported elsewhere. It's the Colosseum that was used twice. The details are different, but the framework's the same. If this really is the Colosseum, there must be an enemy nearby. My thoughts freeze and my breath hitches when I realize this. When I look around, I see a sinister man with piercing eyes who's wearing clothing that looks aflame. Like when I'm with fear, he tends to kill me, that much is unmistakable. He's like death personified. I've only heard of assassins, but I have no doubt he's one. If I take my eyes off him for 1 second, I'm a goner. I don't like that at all. No more voice acting? Oh, what a shame we've run out of time. The system's limit saved your life. Hopefully we'll fight again someday. I'm looking forward to it. I realize I'm setting purpose originally, but I'm not out of the woods yet. Things are still pretty bizarre. Even though the hallway looks like normal, there's an ominous weight in the air. Usaki. How does only you manage to evade that? Without a sound, the black-clad teacher appears just a few meters in front of me. His sinister eyes from under a mop of black hair direct a piercing gaze my way. I thought you were a small fry. Maybe you have a superior servant or hidden abilities. Either way, you managed to survive the demon's fist. The man's aura changes. It sharpens, honing into a point as if it were a wicked blade. I wonder if that straight at me. It's ideal to dispatch you here. He's looking at my neck. A bit of sweat drips off my chin. He takes a step towards me. You're the psychopaths who've been killing masters after school. I thought so. The girl in red clothes peered out of a classroom where no one should have been. My reputation precedes me. I see the intelligence network of the Harvey Foundation has been busy, although I'm pretty hard to miss. You tell me, Julius Burkisk Harvey, since you're from the Foundation's counter-terrorism unit. Quizzing answers the name of Julius and smiles thinly. It's risky of you to save an enemy. Do you intend to make this girl your ally? Oh, absurd. They've got nothing to do with this. In fact, why haven't you killed them yet? I'll be laughing when you end up stepping in the back, terrorist. A cruel smile plays over his lips as he continues walking towards the end of the hallway. He sends a cold glance my way. So, you're called Kureya. I shall remember this. His predator pupil is still trained on me. The man disappears into the walls, melting away. So he's been hacking the system's character profile to his heart's content, I see. With an unscrupulous enemy like that, I better be on my guard at all times in the school. The girl starts talking to herself after man has faded away, then she turns towards me. She has a cold look in her eyes, not all that different from the look in Julius's eyes. I feel like that was written clunkily, I don't know why. I do really like that though. How was with that? I didn't come to save you, I wanted to say hello to the Harvey assassin. You're my enemy too, it's not like I cared if you died now. I mean, you kind of had a rough time of it, that's why I... Oh, what am I saying? Later then. Be careful to not lose the life it's just gonna save for you in the 3rd round. The girl smiles briefly before rushing off.
I
love these in-between scenes.
争いがそれを助長するのなら、死を悼み、戦いを憎み、死を認め、戦いを収めるがいい。
Gotta say, that was kind of a long boss fight. We've been live for an hour and a half and there was one. Next combatants will be announced the 2nd floor bulletin board. Do you wanna play this? This game is really good. I really do recommend at least trying it. Let's see if Castro's got something to say to me. I definitely wanna focus more on defense though. I noticed my defense was really poopy last time. I think my attack's fine, so I'm just gonna focus on getting slightly better defense for them. Sorry, I'm working through some stuff in my throat. A lot of reading in this game. Posted on the bulletin board are 2 names as always. One is my name, of course, the other is Illust, Battlefield, the 3rd Chimeric Lunar Sea. So you're gonna be my new playmate, lady. My next opponent is dramatically younger than the one before. She can't be more than 10 years old. Lady, you remember Alice, don't you? Or maybe you didn't notice me. After all, Alice was just staring at you. Alice thinks you and I can be friends, lady. Finally, Alice will have a friend of her own. That's why when you left, lady, I was so sad and lonely. But when I came to this place, Alice was lucky enough to meet Red Alice. Alice is Alice's only friend. Alice finally found a friend in Alice. That's why you aren't needed anymore. As long as Alice is Alice, nothing matters. But you're my next playmate, so I guess I'll have to play with you. Try not to die too quickly. Alice will be sad, Alice will be bored. She's like a doll only seen in a dream. I don't feel threatened like I did with Dan Blackmore. Oh my god, she just looks like she came from a tea party. She has made it this far though. Don't let her looks fool you. She's already killed 2 masters, so don't let your guards down. 3rd person talking, but I really like her. Alice is my favorite out of the enemy characters in this, probably. At least not counting like Buddy and Rani, obviously, because they're well written and such. Themes and such. But I really like Alice. Out of the enemies who come and go, I like Alice by far the most. The only strong survive. It's possible that she's much stronger than Dan was, but the question remains, can I fight without holding back? My opponents probably now had an aura of power. It was easy to see them as worthy foes. But things are different now. Your iPhone alarm, sire. An electronic chiming sounds from my terminal. Your primary cipher key has been generated. Regardless of my opponent is, typing the serif passes the same measured pace for all. The message I receive informs me I will be erased if I fail to find my triggers and gather information on my phone. Your servant must be incredible for an airhead like you to have one twice now. Gee, thanks. Do we think Rin is doing Rin stuff on the roof again? Oh good, I see you've made it through another round. Splendid, splendid. Don't let up now. The next fight has already begun. You should head to the arena immediately. Okay, okay. Have you heard from your fight? Hey, you actually look somewhat serious for a change. Even after that backhanded compliment, Rin continues talking, albeit in a much friendlier tone. I'm not sure if it's because she finally sees me as a worthy adversary, but she seems nice. It's like her thought patterns are infinitely different from normal girls. Is that little girl your next opponent? You keep getting the problematic masters, don't you? Oh, that's right. Yeah, but having Motto, Blackmore, and now this Alice creature all in a row, honestly, your luck well and truly sucks. Unfortunately, I think we'll do fine. My last stream was titled like "Let me fight another child or I'll lose." I'm getting to fight a child now. Hello, what you got to say? Congratulations, you even made it back in one piece. The stars must be whispering their blessings to you. How about we play tag? Yeah, I wanna play tag. The little girl in front of me is supposed to be my enemy, but her innocent smile holds no malice, though I can't shake the feeling that her naivete is the ruse. I find myself blowing my defenses. Let's start now. Take your rate. The list will be waiting for you in the arena. Hurry up and come get me. I said I'd play with her as a show, so I should probably go to the arena and chase her down. I'm so good at hunting people down, we'll nab the bread in no time. It seems like Esther really wants to play. If you can learn more about Alice, I'll play along too. Whatever the case, we should go chase down Alice. Yeah, but I gotta go to the infirmary first. I gotta get my free items. Okay, what do you need now? That a student has smuggled an illicit magazine on the school grounds. Your responsibility is to track down this miscreant and take possession of said magazine. So we gotta find Bono from in the what do you call it? The Lunar Sea. What the frick was it called? I forgot. Yeah, I've got 2 return crystals, so that's fine. I need like a restore small amount of master's MP, you know? Oh, we would get a field attack from this. We probably should get better formal wear sometime soon, to be honest. And I think when I say soon, I kinda mean right now. because I think that the stun is still really important. I like the stun, but this seems much better for me right now. Maybe that's just me. But I mean, getting a better heal and getting more MP is just better. Essentially, the only way this could be bad is if the heal takes a lot more MP. But surely no, surely they wouldn't do that to you. They would never do that to you, right? Let's go beat up a little girl. But before we do that, I'm gonna have an idle meeting and I'm gonna go get more water, okay? So thanks everyone for hanging out. I'll be back in a moment, so don't go anywhere. And though I will tell you to follow my Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube though. But I'll be back in just a moment, so ちょっと待ってね。行ってきます。はい、ただいま。Sorry, my voice is really struggling right now. I might have to go for slightly shorter today. But I wanna get a couple more days going. Anyway, I'm looking for the school commissary. Does anyone remember where it was? I wanna get the daily item. Persona? Would you guys wanna watch me stream a Persona game? Wait, is there even anything in the schoolyard? Oh, what do you have to say? You want the magazine back or gonna say you're gonna take away my comic book? Well, I'll do it, but only under one condition. My servant wants a large cauldron. Bring you one like a celebrate with my beloved comic book. What? You can have my porno, but only if you let me do nefarious activities such as witchcraft. Lord Sakura, give me your item. What is magic crystal shard? Let's see what that does. Small amount of master zombie. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if I got a lot of XP from the boss fight, then there's no... But yeah, my goal is gonna be to get... like, put potentially 2 into the events when I can. It seems like that would be good. And then I'll aim for level 20 for the next boss fight. But I kind of hope that I'm not gonna be stuck on using the really bad MB gain one. In terms of mystic codes. Wait, I remember those guys. Yeah, I hope I don't have to in terms of mystic codes, because they're heck so good and so important. But I feel like I kinda need a... She's close master will bounce at her and ravish her bones. Okay, okay. I can feel my fox blood boil as it courses through my veins. Now the hunt is on. Esther appears ready to dash off at any moment. If for any case, I'll follow her nose, for it always knows and chase after Alice. Knows who knows. You're just the books. I'm assuming you're the same as everyone. Yeah, clearly this guy seems break forward, which is good because it means that I can use the same strat as I used for the other box. But I do think that I get punished a bit. Oh. I do think I get punished a little bit harder for being wrong, you know? Because if you're in a trade, I end up taking the 100 damage, that things can go wrong really quickly. Not that I don't like me hesitating to worry about, but you know. You can never really be too careful with yourself. As we saw at the start of the stream. Return this crystal, okay. No more. I should probably hug the other walls also in that case. See if there's something on this side. I might be going slightly insane, but I want to check all of this. This is a funny dungeon design. Oh, how do I get to you? I guess we'll get there later. These guys, I feel like you usually just break, yeah? But I guess I also don't want to be wrong. Especially considering how crazy their health pools are. Things can get really scary really quickly. I was maybe like slightly overstated in terms of how my like... when it comes to like point allocation. But the good part of it does make that all of my what do you call them, all of my abilities are like crazy nukes. So that part's nice. No, I'm sorry girl, I'm exploring right now. I don't have time for you. Cute girl, where are we? Am I the cutest? Here we are. I think I remember the pattern of these guys. Weather drive. I think these guys always do. Like, okay, hear me out. If that one scored, then I think these will be attack or break. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm correct. That should just, no, because I did against break, but they should trade, yeah. Okay, so I know that this is this, then I know this is either, and this is this. This guy always does essentially XX, YY, XX. So it's really easy. The first two and the last two are always the same. Wait, I got kind of scared. I'll heal, whatever. like the fox girl, she's cute. But I'm cuter, right? I'm cuter, right? No, this sucks because I don't know. I don't know anything. It was kind of a scary spot to be in, but it was okay. No, I don't need the money. I need the cauldron. There she is. Those white frills could only belong to Alice. Don't get away from me. It's at times like this I really wish this game had voice acting. This is hard. Should I genuinely run back? I'm like low-key kinda homeless. But see, this is good. If you know 1 of 3 or 4 and 1 of something else, you just win, guaranteed. You're guaranteed 6 in a row. Get jealous? Thank goodness extra I got 14. I can't even like regen. Oh wait, I guess I go to regen. Do I not have restore servants MP? Oh my gosh. I really need to be correct on this, thank you. That would have been really bad if I was wrong. Being wrong with that would have been really bad for me. Either Frima. Genuinely all I need if we can just find the cauldron. Then I'd be pretty happy with that. So what do I do now? Wait, I might just lose. I mean, I think this is all I can do. I guess I should gamble on this because that's usually how it goes. This is so bad. I might just die here. Because I can't use a spell. Thank god, the pattern still works, the same pattern as before. I mean, 100's fine. I can still be wrong 6 times.
負ける気がしません。頑張りますね。
やった。
はい、おそ松様でした。尻尾汚れちゃいました。
You know, I don't particularly want to fight right now. There she is, way over there. I need to make a serious effort to chase her down. She'll get away. Thankfully, there's a fountain. Saved. Saved by the bell. Let's go. That takes a little load off of my back, to be honest. Because I was almost worried for a moment. I'm like really worried, almost a little bit. Magic crystal shard, I don't need that. So I think I can get a gold run. Oh my god, do you guys think it's attack or break? Learning 2 and having them be the back-to-back middle ones is so bad. But once you learn 3, then it's really nice. Because like right there. Because I knew 1 of the first, and then I knew 1 of the second. Then that's just guaranteed. You're guaranteed to get 6 straight there, which is cool, which is fun and nice and lovely. And that was fun, lady. Do you want to hear Alice's story? Well, once upon a time, there was a little girl named Alice who lived in a country far, far away from here. And then a scary country came with their tanks and planes and metal helmets and guns. The sky got really red and then my house got really black. Then I woke up in a white room. Nothing ever changed. I had no friends. I had no mommy or dada. There's another Alice. Daddy always said that when I got hurt, I should tough it out. Daddy got mad if I said that it hurts. But something happened that hurt so much that I couldn't tough it out. Then I woke up here. But it's okay. It's really fun here. There are a bunch of nice people. That's right, Alice. You can play as hard as you want here, right? But if I play too hard, I break my playthings. I don't want their heads and arms to come off. Don't be silly. If we break them, I can sew them up with the needle and thread Mommy gave me. I'm not very good at sewing, but I'm sure I can at the very least stitch them together. I believe this is called 3 Dragon Guard 3. This master like the 2 before. We can touch this master and they even have warm blood. No? With that, Alice races around and then... The arena floor, the walls, the air, it all shakes under the influence of a huge influx of power. My mind is screaming warnings, run, run, run. He's an idiot, he's with his friend. Play with him, lady. I should run away. It's no joke, no way I could emerge from a fight with that thing in one piece. For no, the wisest course of action is to retreat. You're right, running away is definitely a good idea. We'll need more info with this one. Retreat when it's time to retreat. Your ability to grasp my ways is incredible, Master. Not to worry about being ready for dangers, but focus do the best. You're leaving, lady? Ring. Well, he'll be here until the magic we gave him runs out, so come play again. This is a disaster. Just save your keys on the other side of the monster. I won't be able to acquire the save again unless I take care of it now. My breathing waves hurt and labored at the effort of our escape catches up in me. Not helping matters is my continuing confusion as to what just happened in their arena. There are two Alices. What the hell is going on? And also the malevolent monster the girl escorted forth. Could have been their servant? I think that monster was a berserker. A class that exchanges heroic spirit, soul, and sanity and original personality for unbridled power. But if this is the case, why was there a Black Alice next to Alice? Are they twins? Twin Masters? I've never heard of anything like that. Maybe this particular Holy Grail were lost down. Let's investigate later. Do you guys know what the thing with Alice is? Alice's servant is in Fate Go. So true elite ball knowers will already have a clue. There's actually other servants like that. Where in this game it's like their true name is kind of presented to be a secret, but then it's like they're so famous that everyone who's even like a little bit familiar with Fate, they already know. Go for this. You guys don't know. I know. Well, that's good for you. Did you guys get to have fun? You guys get to learn everything. Surely one of these is correct. Okay, surely one of these is correct. There we are. It's so funny because I didn't even be learning the patterns. I just remember that this guy does a lot of guard, and then if I remember that the enemy does a lot of guard, then I just smash break on them. Hello, Shizu-san. Welcome, welcome. No, I think I'll be fine. But I should probably use a small heal on this one. Not too. Those guys really don't give me enough EXP to really make it worth fighting them. Okay, this is great core attack. So I would rather gamble on the trade. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. So about this one I can... Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Now I know too, but they were spaced out, so I get the guaranteed 6 attacks on this. Or I guess 8 attacks. The big thing about the rock paper scissors gameplay is the fact that 3 consecutive actions gives you an 4th one, so you really don't want to be wrong 4 times in a row. Being wrong 4 times in a row is immediate death. Cauldron, let's go. Okay, now we can get the porno from the guy at least. It had like a 3-day limit, so I don't think we really gotta care. Like, I don't think we gotta care like that, but... Taiga did ask for it, so... I always like doing them on essentially day 1, so that I don't have to care about it later. Mairimasu. Oh no, I could be wrong. We let's do stun against guard and then do this. I healed. Heal 1 turn later could have been a disaster there. We really gotta bump this lady up with some defense. What is the cauldron for? I don't know. But Taiga asked that someone sneaked porno into the school, so we need to go get her. Wait, I'm not gonna make a soul read here. Go, that goat mentioned. And we found the guy who has the porno, but he only gives it to us if we give him a cauldron. These are... yeah, we just do this. I don't know why I was thinking about that, as if that was like something I needed to think about. Well, we seem to do what we wanted, which is we met the Alice's friend and then we found the cauldron, so I think we'll just dip for today. Our next opponent is the itty bitty girl. I just want to remind you to not be fooled by appearances. That servant's really strong. It's your best to beat him and get the cipher keys. Unconfirmed enemy servant, my goodness. You guys think it's a berserker? What if it's not a berserker after all? But what about that? Suddenly I think that I hear someone calling to me. Something feels wrong about the hallway, even though it looks the same as always. Person in the distance. Must be my imagination. No, there actually is someone there. It's running all white. He moves towards me slowly, flickering as if it's not all there. Cyber ghost I see. The calm voice jerks me back out of the trance and back to reality. Leo is standing next to me. Do you see the apparition too? If it wasn't an apparition. There are several trillion memories of lives from bacteria to humans stored in the Seraph. In that way, the Seraph resembles the primordial sea from which an unicellular organism sprang. Just as those bacteria grew into humans, so too do the conditions of Seraph allow for evolution. That pseudo-life form must have been generated from information evolving into Seraph. It's merely an echo of someone who once lived. It's harmless, don't worry about it. Well, if he tells me to not worry about it, then it can't be important. You should really find out more about that berserker. You should find out if that thing I'll summon is even a real berserker until I figure out if those girls are twins or not. I have no idea how battle will unfold. I should hunt down Illust or should find someone who might know about her. I think I'll take Esther's advice to be more cautious than usual. Frolicking with your opponent's pretty freaking inappropriate. Okay. I really like... Because as the weeks go on, there are less and less people at the school, obviously, because they keep dying in battle. I feel like it's just really cool. Oh, hello Alice, how are you doing? You have to come and find me. Oh. She's like a mother candle. We look for us as a little information. Such a devious plan is beyond the kind of such a little girl. For all that our warnings, Kester seems enthusiastic about this, but I can see why. Well, I thought I'd actually talk to Din first. A simple playing around with her how to face either brave or stupid. Okay, why does everyone hate me? Sometimes Mr. Jojo talk to me. That guy just hates me. He's never said anything to me ever. They'll commit for life too, but I question his taste and predilections for using an avatar like that. What a creepy little troll, just the sight of him disgusts me. My servant is truly invincible. He got our opponent in having the blink of an eye. I don't want to see Hodisora. It's just wow. This guy, yeah, this is the lady who just fucks her servant all the time. Maiden hair fern, but not flower to symbolize sacred condition, innocence, and purity. I just struggle to fit those words. I got one level up, so I think she'll let me do this. That was maybe a weird level up, but I put all of them on defense. No, that's fine. But are we 1 off on getting the skill? No, 10 off, 45 euro. But that's still fine. I feel like that should help a little bit. There she is, wearing that overly frilly dress. She looks like she should be at a masquerade ball. No questions about it, it is Alice that I see. As a reward, Alice will give us something nice. What do you want? Tell your friend to move. I guess I should prioritize. Should I ask? I feel like I should prioritize getting the cipher key. Oh, you'll have to ask her about that. Oh, but a treasure hunt if you want my friend to move. Find the Verbal Blade. You won't find the Verbal Blade in the arena. Blade of legend that no one has ever seen. How will you find it? Can you find it? Well, good luck. Bye-bye. Fine, okay. Oh, we should go out on the schoolyard. Hold on. I heard you've been playing with that girl. What is a verbal blade, please? A weapon that has an effect on types of monstrosities. What about it? It's limited in its application, so I doubt it will be of much help. I'll have to find an alchemist. Oh, we got running. Oh, we got a potion master. Might find a master alchemist. An alchemist? Okay. Sure. Talk to Rani. Where was Rani? I think Rani was floor 3. Oh, we said, what do you have? Looking for an alchemist. I cannot help you with your search, but I heard a place known as the Atlas Institute specializes in alchemy and astrology. The master down the hall is from the Atlas Institute. User speak with her. Isn't it great that I already know the... Because, you know, she's related. She's made by Shion's sister, and Shion is at the Atlas Institute.
Hi.
Yes, I have some thorough knowledge and skills regarding alchemy, though to be accurate, it is my professor who is an alchemist and I the disciple. For more effective only against particular targets with the right materials like malachite, I could use the alchemy to affect the arena, but... Right. She would probably not do it to me. I've seen that your star is different from the other masters. It is possible you are the one my professor spoke of. If you bring malachite, I will do my best to transmute it into a verbal blade. Where? Do you think I could like buy it somewhere? Either at the commissary or Sakura or something? Didn't those guys something weird that Taylor needed malachite to transmit a verbal blade? Malachite, I see it's not like I don't have any, but... Positive I'll be rejected, I ask her anyway. Instead of outright rejecting my request, she smiles at me. It's not a good smile. Smile mentioned? For free? Do I look like a charity organization to you? Don't forget to write me so you can have it provided to give me something in return. Well, what do you want? You must give me a gem of equal value. How about a large ruby? I don't think I have a ruby. I've been earlier hacked into the commissary's database in order to get some jewels. I bet they're there, but they're surprisingly pricey. How was I supposed to know we're going to be such a rip-off? It's highway robbery. Well, we'll try and get it done. Of course. It's like a little outside of my budget. Like just slightly. We're almost there. That's just like slightly more expensive than what I can afford. It's really close though. It's like really close. All I need is like double my money and then like 5 more zeros. So we're probably not going to be buying the ruby. We actually have one in stock. Why would I order one? That would be 5 million BPT. My aren't to be loaded. I'm poor. Would a kill for one of the lunches made by Sakura the school nurse. Unfortunately, those lunches are only for masters like yourself. Oh. For food? Oh well, that seems more manageable. No, we're not supposed to know why we're here because we still don't have the memories. And we also don't know about the exact reasons for the Grail War, why the Grail War exists, yeah. I've been practicing during the preceding hours, hoping to hunt them out. I'm afraid I'm not good at making them yet. Thank you. color me impressed. Give me the ruby, please. Here's the item you wanted, thank you. Oh, was there really a fair trade? Like, I care that I have the ruby, it's time to push out. If I give this to Rintos, I should get some malachite in return in theory anyway. She wouldn't lie to me. Don't tell me. From her dumbfounded expression, it's clear she meant the deal as a joke. She gives the malachite. I never thought you get it, but a deal's a deal. There's not very many of those, so use it carefully. I'm gonna. Let's look at Illust. After the malachite bursts open and dissipates, Shreddy opens her eyes. A sword appears in her hands. This is the verbal blade. Sadly, I could not create one that will last beyond one use. Please use it carefully. It cannot be transmuted twice. Go to the arena after this. I will do that, but I will first give the cauldron to the cauldron man. The cauldron to the cauldron man. Go ahead, take the comic book. Okay, we got his porno. That's huge. I'm also gonna like save here, because I don't want to do all of that again. I'm a little skeptical, but let's try it out. Yes, we shall. We shall. So I think as far as like the grind goes, I will just fight every enemy that I see. That should probably be enough grind. As long as I don't run past anything, I think I've essentially got And maybe if we beat the Alice's friend, then we can do something about it. Like we can farm up a bit of light armor. Then it should be the next day when we can give the porno to Tiger and then we can get new info, like new items. I don't know if she ever even gives you anything useful. I think she just gives you room decorations. This freaking layout, I tell you. That's probably good enough, surely. Sure, that counts. You can actually decorate your room. Whenever you do Taiga's missions, she gives you bullshit for the room. You can't really like place anything yourself, they just show up when you get them. On route to level 17 though. I wouldn't be too mad if I even slightly exceeded level 20 for the next fight. The previous one wasn't exactly like... You know, the previous fight wasn't exactly smooth. Surely you wouldn't do guard twice. I think you're gonna do break there, like that. Like, no, I think you're gonna do attack there. Because I'm smart. The beast, like, oh my god, I'm so smart. See, that's called a mind game. Yes, I don't think quite gives me the level up, but it's close. Yeah, we'll do that, because I don't know if the fight's difficult or not. I don't remember at all. Please, Kimmy, please be gentle with your patterns. No. This is guard or break. Which doesn't unfortunately mean doing break there is just optimal, but I might double trade, which I don't love. I was so right, I was so correct. We're so back. Yatta yatta. It's kind of funny how this just becomes the easiest enemy type as soon as you learn a handful of like... If they're just a handful of patterns. There's magic everywhere and its whirls even more fierce the closer I get to the giant monster. At that moment, the vorpal blade in my hand starts emanating magic. As the enemy's servant writes in anguish, his aura shrinks rapidly. The enemy's vehicle's vision. Alright, the weird goon, what do you want? You've got a lot of health, don't you? Attack, what about... I think we're gonna do guard and I think we're gonna do break. I'm like a little bit thrown off the fact that I got stunned there. Break. Stun against break, please. Then just attack and then attack, guard attack. Something like this. So they're doing a road work outside. Can you guys hear the drill? You probably can. I'm pretty sure the road work is being done outside right now. Attack guard. I think I'll just... I'll actually do this, then I just do this. I'll do the stun against break, then I'll just guard and break and then guard and break. I wonder what they're doing the road work for, actually. Oh, wait, I'm almost dying, I'm noticing. So we should probably get that going. Then we'll do stun versus break attack. Alice Eater, where are you, Alice Eater? Nice, we got a... The serpent wails, it disappears. We repelled it. Uh-oh, it's a warrior blade. How'd they get that? Really, I wonder how. Go with the treasure hunt, lady. What can I think about it again? Alright, bye-bye, lady. If Lily gets the level of energy, I guess we can defeat our servant. Well, whatever. We can get the first cipher key now. Also, I'm pretty sure that... I'm LARPing here. I'm pretty sure that can't be her servant because it didn't trigger the 3-turn limit. Of course, I with my supreme intelligence already know, but you know. No, but yeah, I'm gonna hang around a little bit. No. Because I'm not gonna do another day. I will call it a stream after this one, but... I think I would kill a handful more enemies. That would really suck if I was recording ASMR or something. And it's also so loud that I can't stream. I know they're gonna do some work on like the road next to me after in like a couple of months or something, but that shouldn't be a thing yet, and I also hope they don't do that. Are they drilling in my house? I hope not. I hope they're not. Not TikTok. That was so smooth, and then the final one, I guess I was wrong. Oops. Getting level 18 actually off of these enemies might be kinda annoying. I might just wanna grind on floor 2. Because there's a lot of cubes. These guys give you good experience and they're easy to fight, so I do kinda like that, but... Those default enemies don't give you very much, and also they take an eternity to strike down. Because I think these guys give like 200, even 200 plus. Oh, why did I do that? For some reason I think it was I thought it was running the cube better, and I just totally played for that. I thought I was fighting a cube. Is it possible the max at every set or is there a level up? I don't know, because you don't reach the max. Like, you don't really get any sort of... If there is one, you don't get close to it during normal play. It really becomes like a diminishing returns type thing. Because eventually it becomes really, really slow. Like, maybe if you're not playing on an authentic Sony LARP machine like I am and you're using an emulator, you could like fast forward and to see. But the battles in this game take a really long time, and eventually you'll just get like 20 XP per fight. Thank you, give me good XP. Oh, 176 is fine.
楽しくなってきましたね、マスター。適当にやっちゃいましょう。いきますね。頑張りますね。
You don't want to put more than a few points in one stat. I'm sure there's like, I think there's a stat cap, I would imagine. But I don't know if there's a level cap. I don't think you can just infinitely put points into one star.
存分に恨んでくださいましね。時間の無駄でしたね。
But we'll see, because I think S plus is the highest you can get, at least in terms of like additional parameters.
参ります。バリバリ呪うぞ。それ。
I think I remember this pattern. No. I was so confident. Fine, fine, I will heal in the next one.
負ける気がしません。見ていてください。はい、お粗末様でした。尻尾汚れちゃいました。
Like the other sort of function to limit grinding is because you have limited entrances, right? You can only enter the dungeon once a day. The time moves on if you leave. And because on normal mode you don't get the fountains. If you want to sustain the grind for a long time, you'll need to keep items.
いきますよ。お返しです。
But I think I'll take care of these two and then we'll look at our after. Lord 2 is hopefully less filled with cubes and more filled with birds and bows perhaps of varying shapes. You really just want bigger enemies. Because regardless of the size of the enemy... Oh, wait, I can actually hit a level up, but maybe I'll just play until I level up. The risk is the same. So you wanna get these like big enemies, like weather drives are good, the bull looking guys are really good. They're really easy to read patterns. They take like a while to kill, but you get so much EXP compared to the cubes or the flies or the Pokemon looking ones. There really wasn't one more of you guys I could have fought. Everything always gonna be so hard. No, not there. You know what, for our purposes we're gonna leave off of the other entrance. Since we unlocked the cipher key, we'll leave from there, then we can walk this... We're gonna walk this bit through. You know, I don't... Oh, another Crab's Treasure was actually a game that I was looking up when I briefly owned the Game Pass last year. Because last year, this is deep Kureya lore, last year I owned the Game Pass for 1 month. Because I got the free trial for Overwatch. And... so much, 様でした。
楽しくなってきましたね、マスター。
And that was one of the games there that I was looking at, but I never played anything. I ended up not playing anything in there at all.
こんなの朝ごはん前です。参ります。
But that game definitely does look interesting.
見ていてください。
I do have to say.
肉片も残らないかな。
Because it would probably be better lies of P that I'd play. The visual presentation of the base Souls games doesn't super appeal to me. You know what, those are actually good stats, those are good. That's good EXP also. I think the only bad one's the cube. The cube's like the only one you don't want. But I'd be okay fighting another enemy. Okay, beautiful. Should be our last fight for today then. It's really funny because I was saying from the beginning that this weird, like, pterodactyl bird-looking enemy is the only pattern outside of the bull that I actually properly remember. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, yeah, this is XXYYXX. This is quarter break. And in the later dungeons, they start mixing it up. Instead of XXYYXX, they do XXYYZZ, so you can't always be sure that the third one is the same as the flag. You can always be sure that 5 and 6 are the same as 1 and 2. But that's good. The enemy that looks like that even at the end of the game will always do 2 of the same, so it will do 2, then 2, then 2. She's so sleepy. I don't know if I was supposed to get something. I don't think so. Around 3 day 3. Maybe next time I'll actually be able to do the rest of this. Who knows? So I think because I got the save there, I just need to X this so I can just load. Hi. Thanks everyone for watching. 楽しかった。楽しかった。楽しかった。No dog, just sleep. I'm very sleepy. I do want to go to bed, but I also need to make dinner even though I don't have food. I've got no food at the house. What do? I'm not even running a bed. I've got no food at all. I'll figure something out. It'll be okay, don't worry about it. Good vibes, I'm glad to hear it. Let's go. If it happens to be your first time watching the channel, don't forget to follow my Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I don't want to get a real job, so please do that. Pizza delivery, that's so expensive though. I guess I could run out and buy something. Because there's like a grocery store really nearby and it's still open. We'll see. Thanks for the stream, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I'll send my schedule later. But tomorrow's stream will be in the morning, okay? Tomorrow's stream will be the early time slot, so don't forget. 明日の配信は普通より早いんです。5時間 ぐらいに早いが始まる予定です。Yeah, morning stream tomorrow. But yeah, thanks everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks everyone for watching. 見に来てくれてありがとう。また明日ね。バイバーイ。おつくれ。